I never miss coming to a clinic.
That's what a marae should look like. We get it once a month and love it.
We're getting to see people out of the clinic in their own environment where they feel comfortable.
It's about cultural humility. For me, it's being able to be humble in my practice.
It's a very sociable way to come and get your medical needs and your social needs met.
It's inspiring, it's invigorating, and it leaves us all kind of buzzing.
Coming to the marae, everything is just right there at your fingertips. How sweet could it be?
Today we're here at Mai Uenuku ki te Whenua Marae, which is the first marae to host the Integrated Outreach Clinic, which is an alternative approach to primary health care, supporting our most vulnerable whānau. Te Toi Ora ki Whaingaroa is a Māori organisation which comes under the maru, or the umbrella of our Whaingaroa Marae Collective. So we offer a 100% free kaupapa, that's free GP consults, free anything we have is free. What we're trying to do is reduce barriers to accessing good health, and the top one of those barriers is cost. One key feature of our organisation is 50% of our kaupapa is dedicated to Whenua Marae.
I really get a lot out of the Miri ladies. It's not just a bit of rongoa you have, it's taking out whatever stress you have on your body that day, you just get rid of it, and it really helps. It helps me regenerate for the week so that I can have a good, happy family.
We've based ourselves intentionally at marae because they're a safe space. It's the same treatment at every marae, which is manaki led with aroha. Most importantly for me, it's an area that Māori feel comfortable, and it's where Māori can be Māori and not be judged on who we are and what we do.
In the clinic, it's quite uncomfortable. So you're all sitting there, you're all staring at each other, you're waiting for your name to be called. Here, everybody's wandering around, we're all talking, you can mingle with everybody. So people get to mingle with the doctor, they get to mingle with the nurse. We get to see a whole lot of other providers.
I think one of the biggest things I've really seen here is how comfortable people are in their own space.
I notice a lot of males are quite standoffish when it comes to going to the doctors and talking about themselves, but coming to these places actually gives them the courage to open up a little bit more and really express how they're feeling.
So what makes the staff special? First and foremost is that we're on first name basis now. Pretty much know everyone's name.
The importance of whakawhanaungatanga, so getting to know people before you kind of try and jump to treating the symptoms, which is what our brains go to from a Western model.
Because I've been coming so often, I don't mind sort of just stripping off to say, hey, I've got this happening, and what are we going to do about it?
Sitting down and having kai with your patients after you've worked is just something you don't normally do at work. We've got our staff room, which is separate.
Very much insist the doctor sits with us and eats. I cook from basics. I don't go and buy and throw it in a packet. So good healthy kai.
She's got a great variety. It's hard to say which is the best because they're all good.
I think the families feel privileged to be sitting at the same table and sharing kai with the doctor and the nurses and the staff. The clinics all started in 2020 when there was the COVID. We had a lot of whānau moving from all over New Zealand, and they were getting cabins just placed on their whānau land.
We had a family of probably 35 which were the catalyst for this integrated outreach clinic.
There were health issues in terms of all sorts of communicable diseases.
Quick phone call to the medical centre, and what are we going to do with this whānau? Saying we've got a community here that are screaming for help, and it was just a sweet, let's just bring a doctor out there and a nurse and see what we can do. And so we did that. Had a doctor and a nurse, but we knew that we needed more things because there was a whole plethora of needs out here.
Mike's all about health, I'm all about social, so not to mention that I'm the kitchen cook. So I worked with one family who took on a lot of information and resources, and out of that whānau, they've now got themselves they've got solar panels, they've got The running water, they've evolved around off-the-grid life. That to me is the best outcome that we could have from stemming from this clinic.
You know, the first day we had probably 5 people come. Second day we had probably 8. But then by the third clinic we had over 100 whānau coming from around the Waikato to reach out for services.
Our kaumātua group was kind of instigated here at this marae. We were all questioned on how do we think a kaumātua program should be run. We have mau rākau exercises, we have our tai chi exercises, we have various people come in to talk to us about all our health issues, you know, to do with the heart, the liver, the kidney. We share Whenua Marae habits and even our, old wives' tale things from health issues and stuff like that.
We grow our own kai and then we do a cooking class, which, you can have all this healthy kai, but you don't know what to do with it. So that's my job. We go on a haerenga, so every 4 weeks they'll choose where they want to go. It's usually somewhere warm, a hot pool somewhere, or just an opportunity to share and be social. A lot of our kaumātua live alone. They don't have any whānau that often come. They are elderly, they are sickly. And the reward for us is providing a safe space for them every week, sometimes multiple times a week, where they can just be with their friends, their cousins, their whānau, their whanaunga.
The best part about the kaumātua group is we get to share with each other how our everyday has been. And every time we get together, we have up to 12 to 15 people attend. We have Māori and Pākehā, and which group have that many people turn up every day? We've been blessed.
I think we really need to learn from the success of this community and not have a top-down approach and say this is how it should be done.
We've actually done it from the ground up, but normally you get some funding and we'll go and put a program in place. Well, whereas the need came to us and we were able to address that.
I see so often people dislocated from where they feel safe, from where they feel comfortable. People will come because it's a safe place, because they can get many, many different modalities and practitioners seeing their need, and then we can link together.
We now have whānau that will contact us and say, hey, I need to get my blood pressure checked, or I need to, they're actually taking responsibility for their health. They're being proactive now instead of us trying to chase them and find them, But 100 years ago, Te Puia established our marae at Turanga Waiwai, and she built Mahenarangi House, which is the main wharenui at Turanga Waiwai, to be a hospital. This is 100 years ago, and it was shut down because of the policies and the government of that time. But I reflect on it saying, imagine 100 years ago if we allowed Te Puia to establish a hospital at our marae, where would the health of Māori and Pasifika be today? It would be a lot more advanced than what it is. And so here I am, one of her mokopuna, having to fix up something she tried to start. If you're in a position of power and if you're in a position where you have a voice and you can help others, then I feel you absolutely need to use that voice.
What I have to say at the last is Mike and his crew are absolutely fantastic. They do a great job, it's amazing. Without them we wouldn't be sitting here today.
Me to everybody that is involved in this kaupapa, everybody from the doctors to Mike who organises it, to our beautiful people down in the kitchen that make us an amazing kai every time we come out here, everybody, and our patients that come and our people that come for the services, because without them, they've shown us that it's needed and it's important.
Again, just give thanks to all the services that go out of their way to come and support these days to help Mike uplift the kaupapa.
I'd just like to acknowledge our marae trustees and our because without them we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, it's helped my family, it's helped other family members that are just sort of outside our little household, and I really don't want to lose the service. So kei te mihi ki a koe, ngā kaimahi o Hauora, ngā mihi.